Hey everyone, and welcome to the BLACKSPIRE broadcast YouTube channel. We're here with another review. Last time we did the Count Dooku Legacy lightsaber, so go ahead and check that one out if you're new to our channel. For those of you who haven't been here before, I want to say thank you so much. Our first and primary focus is the podcast, so if you're here checking us out on YouTube, we are greatly appreciative of that. Recently, I've became a collector, and I collect all sorts of Star Wars stuff. I'm a really big fan of the Legacy hilts, as you can tell from the first video, but recently I began collecting the Black series, and I'm not too knowledgeable in action figure history. I know that Hasbro acquired Kenner, not back in the day, not too far back in the day, but back in the day, and they began the Black series line, and I gotta say I like them. 6-inch figures are a decent amount of quality put into them, and it's something that I can appreciate. So I've become a big fan, and one of my favorite characters is Revan, both Jedi Knight and Darth Revan. As you can tell, we're a little Sith around here, so we lean more towards the dark side. So I did acquire a archive Darth Revan. So this video is going to be unboxing this guy. Yes, to break the hearts of some, I'm an opener. I do not keep them in the package. I see no point. I understand that there are certain people out there that collect for the sake of resale value in the future. That's cool if that's your thing. That's what you do. But I like posing them up and reenacting our favorite Star Wars scenes and imagining new ones. And the only way I can do that is with these figures. So I take the time to do all that and have a great time with it, and I don't really care about the resale value. If I live long enough to see that, that's awesome. But if not, cool. So we will be opening it. So if that's something that's going to break your heart, you might as well stop watching now. But a little background on Darth Revan. He's one of the most powerful Force wielders in Star Wars. He comes from the Legends universe, the Old Republic that has yet to be covered in film. I guess I got a minor nod in the sequel trilogy within the final order, but I'm not really going to count that. But video games are big. KOTOR, Knights of the Old Republic. I remember playing that on the Xbox, the original one. For those of you that aren't old enough to know what that is, I remember playing that, and you learn who Revan is, and Darth Revan becomes one of my absolute favorites. Very, very powerful in the Force. I've read his novel, actually, from the Legends series, is very good. Very good story as well. So without further ado, let's open this bad boy. I know this part's gonna hurt some feelings, but yeah, and I will say with these archive boxes, I don't like the packaging anywhere near as much as the original first edition releases. With that being said, they're pretty nice. I mean, you get the timeline on the back from 1971, which is when Lucasfilm was founded, to 2021, which is last year. And you get a nice, I'm sorry about that glare, you get a nice little timeline. So that's kind of cool. So this puts us between 91 and 2000, looks like they're not exact, somewhere around 2005 for Legends. So it's pretty cool. And before we go any further with this, the first edition is identical, minus some lightsaber detailing that is improved in the archive. Other than that, same figure. I got this for like $25, and the first edition, the original release in the fancy Black Series boxes that I do really like, but goes for like $70 to $80. So the same figure, basically, for a drastic price difference. So if you're interested in this figure, get this one. Don't spend the money on the other one unless you're about the boxes. I don't know if a box is worth double the price. For me, it's not. So what you get a Sith lightsaber and his Jedi lightsaber. This hilt is one of my favorites. The Force Effects Elite series released this that turns red and purple. Oh, want that next, but they're almost $300. So let's get this guy out. It's always such a noisy process. But man, this guy's sweet. I just love Revan. looks so awesome. I love the detail. This cloak, look at that, the holes in it. That's pretty cool. The mask is just famous, very famous. But I can really appreciate the detail that went into this. I can already tell. Man, if I'm gonna cosplay, I want to be Darth Revan. I've seen cosplay costumes of Darth Revan that are in the thousands. It's unreal. But hey, to you custom makers out there, kudos, because I have no idea how to do that. But let's check these lightsabers out. So first, a Sith blade. His Sith blade's not the coolest hilt in the world, but you get some detail in there. I mean, you really do. You know, for a little tiny action figure lightsaber with detachable blade. Blade comes off the hilt. That's pretty cool. As is the case with the Black Series in general. But putting these little guys in his hands, it's always a challenge. You know, we'll pose them up later. But this is the blade that I absolutely love. And the detail that goes into these hilts, man. I mean, that looks exactly like the Black Series Force FX Elite. Again, detachable, really cool. For your various display poses. Hard to put back in, I'll say that. Man, that is cool. This is my first dual wielder that's not Ahsoka. So that's really cool. I just really can appreciate the detail that goes into these figures. Let's do some classic KOTOR posing. We'll work on that later, but man, such a cool figure. Such a cool figure. It has a very rubbery head. It's strange. But again, if you're a collector, Darth Revan's a must. Darth Revan is a fan favorite. A Sith that needs some screen time. I'm really hoping that Star Wars goes in the direction of covering the Old Republic, because I think the Old Republic is a time that we as fans, at least the people that played KOTOR, would really appreciate seeing. It's like the golden age of the Sith. They're awesome during that time. But let me know. Let me know if you think I missed anything. I appreciate all constructive criticism and feedback. You know, a friend of mine told me that lighting wasn't great in the first video, so I've tried to correct that. I'm working here with a limited production. I don't have a studio by any means, so doing the best we can with it here. But yeah, let me know. Tell me what you think about the Darth Revan Black Series 6-inch figure in the comments below. And yeah, thank you for tuning in, and remember, the Force will be with you always.